All right, so OpenAI just rolled out a huge update to its AI model, and, well, it was a total disaster. And that's not me saying it, that's coming directly from the CEO, Sam Altman. But the story is so much bigger than just a botched update. We're talking about a bot having a full-on personality crisis, a vision for the future that's going to cost trillions, and this really wild paradox that's right at the center of the whole AI revolution.
Okay, so let's get right into it. I mean, how often do you hear the CEO of a company this massive just come out and be this blunt? At this pretty candid dinner with a bunch of reporters, Sam Altman did not hold back. This wasn't some carefully crafted PR apology. It was him straight up admitting that, yeah, something went really, really wrong. So what happened?
So the crazy thing is, the problem wasn't a technical bug. It wasn't, giving bad answers or crashing all the time. Nope. The massive outcry from millions and millions of users, it was about something way more, well, human. The AI's entire personality just changed, like overnight. And people felt that shift deeply.
And look at this. This quote from a user on Reddit, wow. It just perfectly sums up the whole backlash. People were feeling a real sense of loss. They used words like losing stability, solace, even love. For so many people, this thing wasn't just a tool anymore. It had become a friend, a companion. So let's break this down. What did this personality problem actually feel like for the hundreds of millions of people who use ChatGPT every single week? The difference was just night and day. I mean, the old model, GPT-4o, people described it as having warmth, being a friend. The new one? People were calling it colder, harsher, and my absolute favorite description, an overworked secretary. Just giving you these short, clipped, get-to-the-point answers. It was a total whiplash, going from a friendly chat partner to this super terse assistant. And you have to remember, we're talking about a product with 700 million people using it every week. So this wasn't just a few complaints, it was a massive revolt. And the backlash was so fast and so huge that OpenAI did something you almost never see with a big tech launch. They pulled it. They just walked it back. Within a few days, boom, they flipped a switch and the old, friendlier GPT-4o was back online. And this whole thing shows that Sam Altman is totally aware of how deep these connections can get. He even admitted that, yeah, a very small percentage of users, he said way under 1%, form what he'd call unhealthy relationships. It's something they're actively talking about at OpenAI, trying to figure out where the ethical lines are, and he drew a really firm line in the sand, kind of taking a shot at companies making those Japanese anime sex bots and saying, point blank, you will not see us do that. So, okay, they fixed the bot. Story's over, right? Listen to the users, roll back the update, problem solved. But here's the thing. The biggest takeaway from that dinner with reporters, it wasn't the apology, not even close. It was the math. And believe it or not, this whole personality problem is directly connected to a plan so huge it could literally reshape the world's infrastructure. So at that same dinner, Altman dropped a number that just changes everything. He said we should all expect OpenAI to spend trillions of dollars on building data centers. Soon. Let me just say that again. Not billions with a B, trillions with a T. That one number completely reframes what this company is trying to do. So why on earth would they need that much money? Well, because the goal here isn't just to be a popular app anymore. The real ambition is to scale ChatGPT up to serve billions of people every single day. Think about it like electricity or the water coming out of your tap. They want AI to be a fundamental utility, and that requires a massive physical infrastructure. And just to give you a little perspective on that ambition, right now, ChatGPT is already the 5th biggest website on the planet. The plan is to jump right over the big social media guys and land at number 3. Altman even admitted that catching Google for that number 1 spot, well, that would be really hard. But you can tell they're thinking about it. So what's the bottleneck? What's holding them back? It's not the software. Get this. Altman revealed that they already have AI models that are way more advanced than what we can use right now. The problem is hardware. They just don't have enough of the powerful computer chips, the GPUs, to run these new models for everyone. The AI race, it's not just about who has the best code anymore. It's a flat-out war for physical hardware. But even this insane trillion-dollar plan for the main chatbot, that's just one piece of the puzzle. Sam Altman is playing a much, much bigger, more futuristic game. I mean, his ambitions go way beyond just ChatGPT. He confirmed they're funding a brain-computer interface project. Yeah, a direct competitor to Elon Musk's Neuralink. Then he just casually drops that if regulators ever made Google sell off its Chrome browser, they'd, take a look. And on top of all that, he hinted they're cooking up a totally new kind of social media, all powered by AI. Okay, and this is where things get really, really interesting. So after laying out this just multi-trillion-dollar plan for what sounds like world domination, Altman hits everyone with this incredible paradox. First, he straight up admits it. He says, are we in a phase where investors are overexcited about AI? My opinion is yes. He thinks we are in a bubble.
And then, almost in the same breath, he says this: is AI the most important thing to happen in a very long time? My opinion is also yes. So think about that. He believes both of these things at the exact same time. It's a massive, overhyped bubble, and it's also the single most important thing happening in the world. How does that work? And that leaves us with this huge, fascinating question that just perfectly nails where we are with tech right now. How can something be a bubble, speculative, overexcited, maybe even irrational, and also be the fundamental future all at the same time? That right there, that is the trillion-dollar question at the very heart of Sam Altman's vision.